Hello and welcome to another video of mine. Today I'm trying another camera angle, so we'll see how you like it. And yes, please ignore this. I need to iron this, but as I already said in the other video, which I don't know which one you will see first, I don't have too much daylight left, so I need to film this video right now. And yes, this is going to be the update for my Panthoseeyeshadows eyeshadows. So let's get right into the video. The first palette I did have in here was this Colourpop Wild Nothing palette. And the shade I was working on was this shade Coastline. It has a little bit of a dip now. I don't know if you can see it. I did manage to use it 30 times now, which is my goal. My goal for those who watch this video the first time, my goals are using a shadow either 30 times or hit pan on them. And I do have 6 shadows in this project to work on at the same time. I do roll in backup shadows and I don't work on blacks or glitters. That's the basic rules. And yes, this was the shade that has been in here the longest. And I finally managed to reach my goal and use this 30 times. So this update, this will roll out. So yes, this is rolling out and I'm going to swatch it for you. And what I didn't say previously was that I did use this only as an inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight, because the one time I used it on my lid, or maybe the one time, maybe I used it several times, but the few times I used it on my lid, I didn't enjoy it. It creased a lot, and so I decided to use it only as a inner corner or brow bone highlight. And the second shade I also am able to roll out. It's this Tarte Chrome Paint in the color Top Yard. This is how it looks like now. And I did use this 5 more times for a total of 30 times as well. I don't know if I said it before, but this shade, this Coastline shade, I used 8 more times, in case I didn't say it. This I used 5 more times to hit my goal and use it 30 times. So this is rolling out as well, and I'm going to swatch this one as well. And I absolutely love this. You just need a very, very tiny bit. It's super reflective. It doesn't crease. I love the quality of this. I think Tarte discontinues their chrome pens, unfortunately. I'm very sad about it. I just found them, I think 1 year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I plan to purchase more of them. But yes, either way, I really did enjoy this one. And this is rolling out of this project. The third shade I was working on was this single shadow from Sydney Grace, and this is the color Commission. I also did use this 5 times the last month for a total of 19 times. So this is going to stay, and this is also like you need a little tiny bit of it. It's super opaque. It's super metallic and reflective, and I mean, look at it. You cannot even tell that I used it even once. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And look, this was just one swipe. It's so insane. Then I did have this ABH Modern Renaissance palette in here. And this is how the palette looks like. I do have 3 pans in here already. And the shade I was working on was Burnt Orange. And I mostly use this as a corner shade. and I mix it with golden ochre. I don't know how to pronounce it. I mixed these two, and that's why this has also a little bit of wear on it, in case you can see it on the progress shots. And yes, I did use this 6 more times the last month for a total of 25. So I only need to use this 5 more times to be able to roll this out and hit my 30 usage mark. But for now, this is staying. Then the third single eyeshadow I had in here, which by the way was the most amount of single shadows I had in this project before, or until now. And yes, this is by Colored Rain, and it's the shade Happy Days. And I did use this 7 more times for a total of 13. So obviously this is staying as well. And the 6th shadow was in my Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. And it's this one down in the corner here. It's Oh My God. And I did use this 7 times for a total of 7 times. So I didn't use it prior to the last month. So 7 times for this in total. So this has been my color story for the last month. I'm also going to insert it for you to see. And yes, I'm happy to say that I rolled out 2 eyeshadows, and that was also my prediction. And because just in case I roll out eyeshadows that I'm able to work on new shadows already, I roll in backup shadows, so that I'm able to already work on new shades. And I did do so the last month, and I predicted that I'm going to hit my goal on 2 shades. So I already rolled in 2 backup shades, and I'm going to show them now to you. The first one comes out of this Sleek Grounded palette, and it was this shade in the corner here. And I did use this 5 times already, for a total of 7, because I did have this in as a backup shade already the last month, and I didn't reach my goal on the shade. I was thinking that I would have reached my goal. So yes, 7 times for this in total already. And this was unused before, so you can see a little bit of a dip in here already. And the quality of this shadow is also so nice. Like the formula for a drugstore shadow is amazing. Really amazing. And the second backup shadow I rolled in the last time was out of this BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette. And it is this shade called Sugared. I did already use it 5 times, but you cannot really see that I used it. And yes, so this is staying or rolling in basically. So 5 times for this one. So this is going to be my new color story for the next month. And I again love that there are so many shimmers in here. I just love shimmers. And especially those two, like the quality of them are insanely. And I also really do enjoy the Happy Days shade, which I didn't think I didn't thought I would enjoy it that much because it isn't like that metallic-y or that metallic. But I really do enjoy it, and it really pops on the eye. I really do enjoy it. And yes, so this is my color story for the next month. So I already thought about which shades I might hit my goal on for the next month. The first shade I'm 100% sure I will reach my goal on is the ABH Burnt Orange shade, because I only need to use it 5 more times. So I definitely want to roll in 1 backup shadow. And then I think I also am going to hit my goal on Commission from Sydney Grace, because I have to use it 11 more times, and 11 is quite a lot. So I'm not sure if I should roll in another backup shade, but I think I'm just going to do it. So I think I'm rolling in 2 backup shades. So let's go ahead and do it now. I'm inserting a clip where I rolled the first backup shadow in right now. And I always choose my first backup shade with the wheel of names. So let's check out the clip of me rolling in the palette. And it actually was this palette right here, full of my single shadows with the shade Come and Get It from Colourpop in here. That's how I know which C palette or palette with my single eyeshadows I'm talking about. And this is the one I am rolling in now. So there are 15 shadows in here. So let's choose a shade I'm going to work on. I just have to quickly look up if I already worked on those 3 with pen in it in my Panthoseeyeshadows, because I think I did. I think I did at least for this Colored Rain one and one of these. I don't remember, I have to look it up. I'm going to be right back. So I did look it up now. I already worked on Skyway from Colourpop in my Panthoseeyeshadows, and apparently I didn't work on the other 2 in my Panthoseeyeshadows, so they are up to roll in within this project. So let's choose the shade I'm going to work on. So there are 14 eligible shades in here. And I have written down the numbers 1 to 14 on paper here. So let's just choose one. It's the number 7. So the 7th shadow in here is this green one. And it's by Sydney Grace, Kiss Me, I'm Irish. So this is going to be the first backup shadow. And this is a very lovely dark olive green matte shadow. So that's the first backup shadow. And just in case you wanted to know, there are Colourpop shades in here. I think this is a Colored Rain one. Then Sydney Grace, Makeup Geek. Yeah, I think that's the mix in here. So for all the other shades I'm rolling in, I have written down all the eyeshadows I have on paper here, or like numbers that correspond to these eyeshadows on paper here, and I'm choosing out of here. And because we are rolling in 1 more shadow, I'm just choosing 1 piece of paper out of here. So the number that got chosen is 643, and I'm going to look up which shadow this corresponds to, and I'm going to be right back. So 643 corresponds to another single and another Tarte Cosmetics shadow. It's this one right here, and it's called Pop Rock. It's a single shadow, and this is the shade of it. So it's a peach with a gold shift to it, and I'm going to swatch it for you. It actually does remind me of Come and Get It from the other Single Shadows palette. But yes, these are the two backup shadows I'm rolling in because they aren't too similar to the ones I have already. And to be honest, I think I will already start working on this one for combining it with the green shade, because that would work perfectly fine, and then I can already start using this one. So yes, this is my color story for now, and these are my two backup shadows. My goal is to use each shade in here either 30 times or hit pan on them. I haven't hit pan on any eyeshadow in a while, and I think also in here there are more of 30 uses to hit than to hit actual pan. I think part of it is that a lot of the eyeshadows aren't as used when rolling them in, but also because I kinda stopped using a very tiny lip brush as an eyeshadow brush. I might use it with this one because I love using that brush for my stick shadows, but other than that, I don't use it normally. And with that brush, I also hit pan faster because it was very dense and tiny. And yes, but anyway, I still love this project. I still love seeing my color stories and be creative with the colors I get. And yeah, that's it for this update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do also do a Panthoseeyeshadows eyeshadows, please let me know. Then I'm going to check it out. And other than that, I hope you have a very nice day. Bye.